Alright, so this video, the purpose of this video is to show off the new Raynor build that I learned. And you can see here, the masteries, Hyperion cooldown always, mech attack speed because we're using air units, and then research resource cost always. And then we're just gonna do void rifts, nothing else. So the point of this is to show the build against void rifts. So it's not to replicate any specific official mutation. So you can see here, start off with 12 gas. We're gonna speed up the beginning, and then when the action starts, we're gonna slow down. So starport here. The first Banshee will be rallied out, and then OC next. Next OC. Alright. Then from here, we don't get any more units because we need the 3 supply for the first Banshee before the depot. Then when this is done, drop a mule. Alright, so first Banshee is out. First Banshee will be... Oh, first Banshee is coming. First Banshee will be out somewhere. And then the second Banshee will be close. So here, we're gonna slow down. And here, the second Banshee will be dropped at the main because we need to defend against trickles. There's no way we won't fight any trickles. So the depot is where it is because we want the depot to get hit, not the tech lab. So when we repair it, we don't waste any gas, basically. That's about it. So here, cloak is done around 247. And then we go towards the second rift. And then the second Banshee will take these out. Cloak, when you're fighting the rift wave units, like any adepts or hydralisks that come, or stalkers. So we cloak here so we don't get hurt. And then we continue getting economy. So you can we're finally making SCVs again. Keep an eye on the depot, make sure it doesn't go down. One thing that can happen is you might lose an SCV, and that's really, really bad when you're already short on them. So be very careful not to lose an SCV. You don't have to fully repair the supply depot, just repair it enough so that it doesn't burn down. And then here, I'm gonna send these Banshees are out. And then because we have 3 Banshees, the cooldown for Duskwings is before 4 minutes, which is pretty cool. And I'm getting the fusion core now because with my first or my next 150 gas. And here we're gonna destroy the rifts and then clear the middle lock. All right, so I'm keeping an eye. I'm keeping an eye on my supply depot so that I can. I'm keeping an eye on my command center so I can drop mules quickly. And now I don't make any more Banshees. I'm saving my minerals for battle cruisers. Okay, so here, we're gonna use the Hyperion for the 520 wave, 520 rifts, and then here we're just looking around, waiting. I'm gonna get the Yamato because I'm gonna need it eventually. And then it doesn't matter where the 2 rifts are because I'll be ready. And then here also one of them's kind of far, and then the other one's very far. So I'm gonna Hyperion here and then teleport to the other one to just make sure that I don't want my Banshees to get hurt so that I don't have to spend so much money repairing, basically. Now the first battle cruiser is on the way. I put 2 supply depots where they are. So the 2 supply depots here and here are so that enemies will attack here instead of heading towards the base. Here I'm going to clear this side so that my air units can just fly back and forth quickly. Alright, destroy the 2 pylons so that they cannot make more units here. And then with the little bit of time left, I will teleport here and shoot down one of the carriers. And that's about it. So now I have 1 battle cruiser and 3 Banshees. That can take out the next rifts. So with the other builds, I generally have to like hold on and wait for the cooldown of some sort or like the Banshees to come online. But then for this one, I have 2 groups, so I can be certain that I get them. And battle cruiser can teleport, so I can teleport here. What you can do is you Yamato and then you right click the White Rift itself to make sure that you take it out before anything else. Because, and also this is to avoid letting the enemies run away. Like the battle cruiser might run away if it starts chasing after a unit that doesn't fight back, like a Zergling or a Zealot. So here now I have 2 battlecruisers, you can see here on 2 different hotkeys, and I have the Banshees on another hotkey. So we're gonna wait for the A20 wave. The third battlecruiser is going to be rallied right here, so it can fight off any trickles if there are any. And we're gonna wait for A20 to use the Duskwings. So here I'm just kind of waiting. I have them on hotkey, and it's really good because I can just press teleport. I don't need to know like which one is in range. I know that they can teleport. So here I can see here Banshees take one of them teleports here. I want to make sure they don't get too close. Here this one I want to make sure I got them. So I'm gonna send 3 to the middle lock to kill the enemies, and then the other 2 to take out the last rift. If it spawns enemies, then it's fine. But I think it didn't. Yeah, it didn't. So fortunately, that was the case. Now I'm gonna save my Hyperion for the 950 rifts. And here, my Duskwings made it in time. So units, I have 3 battlecruisers now. The 4th battlecruiser will finish in about 20 seconds. So I will have it before 950. And at this point, I can now finally expand. I will stop making battlecruisers for a bit. See, 4th one, and I have them on 4 hotkeys, 2, 5, 7, 8. And then now I'm gonna make a barracks. Without an expo, I probably can't afford this barracks, but here I can make the barracks, and then I can, I can use the barracks to stop that. Oh, so since I don't need the Hyperion, I'm actually going to save it for the 11-minute attack wave. There's actually like 2 waves. So here I see that the one battlecruiser is like half HP, so that's bad. So what I want to do is I want to move it away. I was hoping it would stop following me, and thank goodness it stopped. Now I micro this back so it doesn't die. One of the trickles here got me, so I'm gonna drop a mule there so I can repair. And then here, take out these guys. I don't know if that bunker burned, the supply burned down. I think, yeah, it probably burned down because I did not take care of it. Here, I dropped the mule to repair one of them. Hopefully the other one can get repaired as well. So at 11:20, I will see where they are. Oh, I did it. It repaired. Okay, excellent. And then here, so waiting for 11:20, and I have a 5th battlecruiser. So here, 1, 2, so 2, 5, 7, and then I see this one's near an attack wave, so I didn't want to teleport a battlecruiser on its own. And I want to right-click the rift to make sure it dies. So all the rifts are gone, and now I want to control the Hyperion. Oh, so I'm gonna load up my bunker. This bunker will be very helpful in holding off trickles. And then here I'm going to take out like a carrier or something and just move back and forth. Now I'm gonna try to saturate the second base, the natural, while occasionally building battlecruisers. Any hurt battlecruisers will be sent back to get repaired. So I'm gonna put an SCV just to repair these guys. And then I'm waiting for 1250. So the next is 1250. I probably should have made more. I probably should have made more orbital commands, which I did not. And this Yamato right here, probably a mistake. So I used the Yamato on the Archon, which means I won't have it for the rifts. So here, 1, 2. At some point, my hotkeys I got confused. So I have to make sure that I didn't mess this up. All right. So I want to make sure that died, and I have 2 for the next. I have 2. I'm starting to build up my main army. Okay, I'm getting a second starport plus 2 armories, and then I'm gonna get more supply depots. And then here I saw, oh my gosh, there is an Archon. Archons are super dangerous, so I teleport the hell out of there. Gonna Yamato this guy to death. At this point, my Banshees are basically just staying at home. I'm not really using them as a hit squad anymore. And then I thought I would have my main army here, but it turns out I didn't, so it's pretty risky. Alright, gonna finally start upgrades at 14 minutes. And here, you can see here, I have my Hyperion ready. So I know that there's a Void Ray up there, so that's a dangerous one. So I'll take this one out. One, and this is where my hotkeys were. I was really confused. Like, where are they? So okay, and then the last one, I know there's a Void Ray, and if I send a battle cruiser alone, it will die. So I sent the Hyperion to take that out, and then I'm gonna send the Hyperion back to the middle, to take out the waves. I have a missile turret just in case banshees come, and oh, I missed this targeting, unfortunately, because I wasn't paying attention. So it was targeting other things, and it didn't kill the rift in time. So that's unfortunate, but not a big deal. I see idle armies. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna make more stuff, and then I only need 3 gases. So I don't need 4 gases when going BCs. I generally don't get the 4th one unless like unless if my econ was really good since the beginning, then maybe, but my econ is like really slow. I still only have 2 orbitals, which is probably a big mistake. But let's see, so one of them here, and then here I'm so confused, like where's my other one? Okay, where are my things? So I'm like looking, and then I'm gonna teleport all of them here, right? So I'm gonna teleport them here, make sure that the rift wave doesn't spawn, and then I'm gonna need to like, okay, this one spawned anyways, but I'll use the Dusk Wings and then just clear, and I need to like rebind or reset my control groups. See, I reset them, so now I'm certain I have all 4, and then this will be my main army. They will join up in the center, and all my new battle cruisers, which I'm not making any for some reason, there they are. They're gonna join forces in the center. Having a bunker is really good because those little trickles will have something to hit. Alright, so 17 minutes, there's a big attack wave coming soon, so I'm gonna use the Hyperion and fight. And then I'm gonna use my 4 hit squad battle cruisers to take care of these, and they are all in good spots. And I have a main army, so the main army can just fly to the middle, and I still have a Hyperion. I'm gonna fly here, make sure that the scouts don't do anything. I'm looking and I see the rift is still at low, like pretty high health, so I make sure that I Yamato it to make sure it goes down. And then here are enemies. I don't want them to break my base, so I send my army back to take them out. Alright, and now I notice, oh my god, I really don't have orbitals. This is such a huge mistake. Fortunately, it's not game ending. So I'm gonna drop a PDD here and Yamato something, and then send my main army to the middle. And we're gonna take them out. Unfortunately, it was a bit slow, but that is fine. So now that I'm starting to build a main army, I'm starting to get a main army, we can actually start pushing. Alright, so I'm waiting for the 1850 rifts. So just one here, one here, one here, one here. Capture the middle one again. So Yamato, after I teleport, I go back and make sure make sure they're shooting the rifts, and here they didn't. So like, oh shit, I'm gonna teleport. I don't want that to die, so I sent my whole army here, and then I pulled the hurt guy back, and then I dropped the mule so I can start repairing him. Now with my huge BC army, I can start killing things, and we're going to destroy the attack waves. This is towering walkers, which means that they don't fight against air very well, fortunately. But like if it were another comp, I may have like lost a lot of stuff. So yeah, this is just a showcase. But yeah, towering walkers is weak against air. So if you want to try this, you can try fighting against them, or you can fight against something that's more challenging if you are a very skilled player. Okay. So next rift waves are here, send one there, send one this way, and I was lost again, I think. So like, where are all my things? And then, oh my gosh, that guy's really hurt as well. And then just move a random one here and reset my hotkeys. Drop a mule here to repair this guy. Okay, this is my new main army. And we're gonna join together.
Base is under attack.
Alright, so we're gonna get orbitals. I still have my 3 Banshees. One Banshee was in the red at first, but it's fine now. So here, my main army is on one side. My main army is on one side taking them out, and my Hyperion will be ready very soon. So I'm still at level 2 weapons, level 1 weapons, getting level 2 weapons, finally. Okay, so Duskwings take out some of the enemies, and then Hyperion will take out the rest. Alright, so a wave is coming. And I unfortunately made a mistake of dropping the Hyperion into the base without actually doing any follow-up. So the Hyperion actually just died. And that was probably bad. I should have taken out the rifts first and then used the Hyperion, drop a PDD and other things. But my army is really big at this point. So I have all the rifts under control. I have all the rifts under control, so I'm just going to eventually I'm gonna get ready to go all in. I have a pretty big supply lead, or not lead, but I have a lot of supplies, so I'm just teleporting in. I could have microed here a little better to pull the hurt battlecruiser back, but I was just kind of like, okay, I won, so I'm going to Yamato all the dangerous guys, the Void Rays, and then just 2 more new battlecruisers join the fray. Okay, teleport here. I should have used hold position on one of these, but forgot. So here we're just gonna teleport 1 there, 3 here, 4 here. So this one is an example of where if you teleport and there are enemies here, you can't take out the rift because they will just attack you. If I teleported on this side, it may have been better, but it's fine. So here I'm gonna defend that, and then I see, okay, I'm gonna hold position, and then gather up my main army, and then finish them off. So gonna capture the lock again, and here basically I'm just gonna fight off this wave with the Hyperion. And this wave, the 22-minute one, it actually, or 23-minute one, actually, like they like to join here based on my capture sequence. So yeah, and really hurt battlecruisers, but got it. So this build order, I think adding the bunker here is really good. So if you have the resources, you should definitely add this one bunker and the missile turret to make sure things are good. Anyways, that was just to show you this new build order. So if you like it, you can try it yourself and see how it compares to your previous build orders for Void Rifts.